Hello, friends. Today we'll be talk about some very important aspects of our society related to younger generation. As we see in current times, it seems that younger generation is behaving very strangely, especially related to woke cultures and type of things which does not seems very friendly with the life. So let's see all these things. When a life like youth is a fresh life, comparatively fresh. When a life don't see a value in current systems, in current beliefs, then definitely it will behave this way only. There is no other way. So this sort of behavior that young generation is showing us is basically because of that the life wants to understand or to enhance its abilities or its experiences. So when life like our youth, when they don't find expression or they don't find any way to get a taste of life in a much deeper way, then that life tries by its own to find a way so it can get a deeper taste of the life that it is. So, but that's happening unconsciously, and that's how the life will behave. Once there is no way, once life don't see any way forward, then it will behave strangely and different ways because that's the way life tries to find a way. It will try different things, different strange things, and one of them may work. That's how the life progresses. But only thing is there's a unconscious way, and it will lead to many strange things because life has to try multiple things, and definitely only few and very few of them will be correct. Most of them is going to be disastrous. That's the unconscious way of going for the things. Now, as we are human beings, we have to understand there are conscious ways to pursue the same thing. Now let's understand why youth or young generation is so desperate to find a way out or to do things differently because they definitely don't see a value in the current system, and that's correct by a lot. It's correct because the way we have built the societies, our religions, our customs, our beliefs, all that, definitely that doesn't fit in a logical mind. In current times, when the information is so easily and so widely available, everybody is everybody is trying to know, and everybody is getting information about a lot of things, so they have a better understanding of this world, they have a better perspective of this world, they knows the things much better, they can correlate the things and they can drive the conclusions. In earlier times it was not possible because there was not information available, like what is happening around the world, it was not there. But now everything is available, best of the best knowledge is available with the help of the technology. So they are aware, and as they are aware they definitely see that there is no values, or there is no enough values, I would say, into the current systems. And they clearly see that the current systems and beliefs and our religions definitely can't provide a way to experience this life deeply, and to experience this life so strongly, as they don't see any way into the current system. They try their own way. So we as a society or as a human species has to understand that now the time has come, now the time has come that we have to behave sensibly, we have to talk logically. We can't just go by the beliefs, we can't go. In earlier, in older times, the societies went on the beliefs, largely on religious beliefs. But now we can't go on because now it's clearly obvious and visual that those beliefs are not correct and they are not leading in any way for a deeper experience of this life. So we have to understand now the time has come that we change our beliefs, or at least be ready or be prepared, or at least accept this fact that our beliefs are not going to serve this society. Now it would be good if we understand this thing as early as possible. If we don't understand and take time, anyway this is going to happen, because you can't stop it, because you can't stop life, you can't stop the right things, the logical things. It will happen. Only thing, if we will not let go our foolishness, our beliefs that we don't know are right or wrong or true or false, we're just believing it. That's not going to work. So the demand of current time is that we at least accept that, yeah, there's a way to improve on our older beliefs, and how to change them or modify them, at least to the point where there is a way to the youth generation or the new life to at least get a deeper test of life. Now, as I want to connect with the younger generation, as there are, I know there are beliefs, there are constraints, there are limitations in the society, and today's youth definitely know there is no time, they can't spend lifetime just waiting to change them. So, but as a human being, our youth also need to understand that the way currently younger generation is behaving is not a conscious way, it's totally unconscious way. In unconscious way there is no guarantee that whatever you're trying to do it you will achieve, and there are very remote chances, but there are very less chances of it happening. So we have to approach the same thing in conscious way. When I say conscious way, we have to approach this urge within us or within our life to get a deeper and more intense experience of this life. For that, we have to understand our life that we are. We have to understand, right, the way we function or the way life functions. Now there are a lot of to talk about it, but the main thing is that we have to we have to think and take and put some effort in understanding to ourselves, because that's the only way we can get to know the life. So we have to spend some effort to understand ourselves and approach this urge of deeper experience in a conscious way. Because if you'll go unconscious, then you have to do a lot of strange things, and whatever you want, the chances of happening that is also very less. So our younger generation also has to understand that what they are trying to achieve or what they are trying to find, basically they are not trying to find anything, anything in particular. It's not about woke culture or something else. It's basically a very in very root, it's basically the urge of getting a very intense and very deeper experience of life. That you have to understand. Once you understand that, there's no need to try different strange things. You can just sit at one place or anywhere. Just relax and try to see the experience that you're trying to get is basically where it is coming from, where it is getting generated. It's basically coming from within you. So there is no need to try different things in outer world. There's no need. And that could not be a way, because it will destroy you also, because you will be lost. Why you will be lost? Because that the thing that you're trying to achieve is not in outer world. It is not there. It is within you that you're trying to achieve. That you have to understand. If you're trying to achieve this thing in outer world, it won't happen. You have to go within and see where from this experience is coming from. Once you understand a bit of it, then you're going to have a better experience of this life, a intense experience of this life. So there are many aspects to it. We will discuss it later. We can discuss it later. But for now, that's my message. Just don't try to do things in outer world. Try to understand your own functioning, the way life functioning within you, then you will get a more taste of this life. Thank you guys. Bye bye.